Please sit. It's time for tea.
Thank you.
Welcome to Two Sentence Horror Stories, the podcast.
In each episode of our podcast,
we'll hear from the diverse creators.
Two Sentence Horror Stories epitomizes diversity and diverse storytelling.
You enter the series from a distinct point of view of people who are BIPOC, queer people, people of color. We center them in the middle of the story.
I can't stay the night here. There's no way.
Someone's here.
It just helps audiences and helps us as human beings be able to better understand our world and be better people within it.
Really came from a belief that the stories would be more elevated. They'd be more complex. They would be fresher.
These stories didn't involve the people you normally see. It didn't involve the types of stories you normally see in horror, and you were still compelled.
we deep dive into the social and cultural issues explored on the Cult series.
You're supposed to be tapping into some kind of anxiety or fear.
If you think about dark stuff too much, it becomes real.
This idea of a monster is a monster that was experienced in childhood.
Hey, we gotta call the cops. No one meant to kill AJ.
It has to take risks. It has to feel like the audience is in the hands of a madman.
We'll also chat with the change makers tackling today's important issues.
Technology addiction can also look like over-reliance of technology for tasks of daily living.
I think we're being inundated by toxic masculinity and patriarchy and white supremacy remain the organizing logics of our political landscape.
And social activists making an impact.
My mother's civil rights activism is the reason I love horror. Ghosts and zombies and monsters are not nearly as scary as state violence, as Jim Crow.
This is Two Sentence Horror Stories, the podcast.
You're typing welcome here.
Make sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts.